If you want to be disciplined, make it easier for yourself, not harder. You need to understand if you're trying to be this disciplined person and chase after your goals, you need to make it easier for yourself. Most people think at the start, for example, they have to put all this pressure on themselves, like do this, do that, do this, go there, do that, do this. You need to make it easier for yourself. Break it down to one thing. Focus on one thing rather than 10. Focus on that one thing and focus on getting better each day. Make it easier for yourself. Once you focus on that one thing, get good at it. It'll be easier to take action because you've done it so many times to the point it's just like simple. Then you can afford to focus on another thing. Then it builds up over time. Do the same thing. Focus on the second thing with that first thing and build that over time each day, and you'll get better at it. Build that momentum with habits. Focus on one thing at a time because sometimes it's overwhelming. Thinking of discipline, I have to take action, I have to go to the gym, I have to do this. And sometimes you don't feel like taking action because you overwhelm yourself. You burn out so quickly because you put too much on yourself. Focus on one thing at a time. Build that one thing consistently by focusing on it every day. And then eventually you can add more things to the picture. So focus on one thing at a time and build that consistently. And the second thing you deeply need to understand, if you're trying to build this discipline and trying to build these habits, you cannot chase motivation. Most people chase how they feel. If they don't feel in the right way, they won't take action. If they don't feel a certain way, if they don't feel motivated, they don't take action. They don't really feel like themselves, or they don't feel in the right place to take action. You need to understand that actions will get you to where you want to be, not feelings. So remove this depending self of motivation to take action. Focus on actions you have to take each day that will get you closer and closer to your goal. So do not focus on how you feel, motivation, feeling motivated, feeling in the right mood to take action. Focus on actions. Focus on what you have to do each day that will get you closer and closer to your goal, to where you want to be, where you desire to be. Focus on actions, not feelings, because feelings will pass eventually. Feelings are going to pass. If something bad happens to you when you are happy, that happiness can easily sap away. So you need to focus on actions that will get you closer to your goal rather than feelings, because they can easily evaporate, easily go away. So focus on actions that will get you closer to your goal. And the third thing you need to understand when building these habits and discipline, you need to cut out the unnecessary things, the things that are holding you back, the habits that are keeping you down, that are keeping you from being better. You need to cut out these things that are unnecessary, whether it's junk food or watching porn or doing random shit that doesn't really matter. You need to control yourself and cut these things out, because these things will keep you stuck. They will keep you held down from reaching your potential, from reaching your goals. They will keep you wasting your time on things that will add no meaning in the long term, that will not make you fulfilled in the long term. They will sap all your potential for simple things. You need to focus on things that are fulfilling long term. Focus on things that you can build long term that will add more meaning and purpose to your life, rather than these things that are so easy to have, like porn and junk food. They are so meaningless in the long term. So focus on things that truly matter to you, that truly will build your character and who you want to be. So focus on those things. And the fourth thing you need to understand, when you are doing all of this, you are building momentum. Once you start taking action, it's like a snowball effect. The snowball is small at the top of the hill, but once it starts rolling down, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So at the start, it may not be easy. You may not be in the perfect place you want to be, but once you start implementing these things, once you start taking action, the snowball will get bigger and bigger and bigger. It will get easier to take action and easier to be a disciplined person because you are taking the actions needed to become that kind of person, to go after those goals, to achieve the things you want. You are taking the necessary actions needed to grow. So, building momentum, taking action consistently will build discipline and make it so easy to take action. So, focus on being consistent rather than doing the most in one day. Just be consistent. Focus on the actions you need to take today, and then the next day, and then the next day, and watch yourself grow in a few months from now. So these are the main things. So making discipline easy for yourself. If you like these kind of content, hit that subscribe button.